Listen, I always got a bad feeling about no jumper. Right?
Why you take your ass over there?
Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real. Let me say about Munchie B. So when I said that, I mentally said, damn, gang, my bad. It was over. Me and him had no words, right? And then Whack 100 saying he should have hit me. The fuck stop playing on me. Now, if he would have hit me, I would have took that. I would have took that. Did nothing. He blind. What I supposed to do? I disrespected you. You hit me. I'm gonna take that, right? But no, Whack 100 talking about what he supposed to do. Now, Whack 100, he on some. How you gonna tell a blind man he supposed to fight and he can't see, right? You said this for failure. That's like telling me that I supposed to fought 100 Crips when they came in that door and no jumper. Right? We're going to talk about that later, but I'm talking about Munchie B situation, gang. Everybody know I'm blood. I love the bloods. Why would I disrespect the blood?
You
right?
Blood too?
Come on, blood, gang. I've been blood, gang. You don't see my red gang? I'm a blood, gang. I told you I bleed the same blood.
I ain't know that meant you.
I believe this. California don't play with games. I got to tell California I ain't playing. Listen, I'm on the land, but I ain't playing, right? I'm a Hoover, but I'm for everybody. That's what a lot of people don't know. So when I come to California, I come to bring the wealth back to the trenches. I come with the knowledge, gang. Gang, I know financial literacy. I know how to make rich. Right? And that's what I'm telling you. You trying to get rich, you got to struggle, follow me. Right? Listen, I'm going to tell you this, gang. ADAM22, he pays 4 extra. 4 extra don't give his hood no extra. Because when they came down, they coming down on 4 extra dime to hurt me for nothing. Why would you come down and hurt me, gang, when I'm not doing no disrespect to your hood? I'm disrespecting 4 extra. So let 4 extra deal with his own problems, then. In St. Louis, that's how I go, gang. The gang supposed to back you up if it get uncomfortable or if shit get uneven. But come on, gang, he bigger than me. He supposed to came by himself.
It's that new shit, but it's that view skit.
607,
Not the punk. But they try to play me like the punk, gang. That's what I'm on. They try to play me like... They try to play me like a stepchild. They try to play me like Pookie off New Jack City. They try to shoot me in the leg while I was running. But the problem is, I never run.
Yeah, you look disturbed.
Yeah, I never run. Ain't no disturbed about me. Stop playing with me. Yeah, I'm disturbed by the recent disturbances of the world. Yeah, I'm disturbed by God.
You back in the Tupac mode right now.
Tupac, come on, gang. Listen, I fuck with the West Coast on GD, on BD, right? But listen, I'm never in Tupac mode, right? Because I heard Tupac got fucked up P. Diddy. You heard Tupac was a gangster thug that needed love, gang. Right? And listen, I ain't coming to cap. That's what I heard, right? But shout out to Tupac. It's my block.
Okay. So how's your mental today, man? You know, I gotta do a mental health check on my brother.
Mental evaluation?
Yeah, this is what this is
Oh.
today. Body report. So we're doing mental evaluation.
Fuck wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you? Don't tell you about my mental. You get doctor. Stop playing with me. Listen, if I didn't know about my mental, I talk to myself because there's nothing wrong with nobody mental. If I got a mental problem, that means I'm blessed. All right? Mental problem means you blessed. That means I'm blessed by God.
I don't think God got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I'm blessed by God, the real God, not the demi one. Not the fake one on earth that everybody prays to. I know I say that all the time, but I don't think people understand.
What they don't understand.
Come on, guys.
I might ask you, how was your mental health? You didn't.
Yeah, my mental health got everything to do with the world and the vibrations and the frequency. Right? Because I don't got no mental health, right?
So what's going on with the world, you feel it.
I am it. All right, listen. Everything that go in the world, it reflects from me, from the inside. Right? That's what I'm telling you. My mental health is the world. You can tell a person's mental health by looking at the world they live in. Right? You can observe the person in the world. You can tell if they crazy on the inside, if they got a crazy life. Right? If their life is crazy, their mind is crazy, their mental is crazy, right? So you can observe how a person feels by seeing how they live. That's a lot of people don't know. The true way to tell how somebody feels is not to listen to what they say, is to look at their life. How their life gonna be determined about who they are and what they feel.
What's that saying they say? Would you rather be at peace with yourself in the world? Or would you
I would kill the world. I would kill the world. Kill the world. Listen, because listen, if I kill the world, I get to kill me and I get to leave. Right? Listen, the world.
You never come back, right?
Nah, the world, not if I kill the world. Well, it'll be the world to come back to. Come on, gang. The world, gang, everything is like, you're here, but you're not really here. Everything is real, but not really real. So it's not really a world. So it's no world to keep. Right? And there's no life to live. That's a lot of people don't know.
Do you know that?
Come on, gang, I know everything. I'm a prophet of God. That's so funny. I know everything.
So you know what I'm about to say? What I'm about to say?
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. God don't even know what you're about to say.
Who don't?
God don't even know what you're about to say.
Why?
Because your words get programmed in you by the spirits. And then when you say them, that's when God know what you said. And God be like, damn, that said that. That's what I'm on. God be like,
Who know
what they doing?
Who know what I'm about to say right now?
Yeah, nobody know. Nobody know. You gotta get
Just
programmed. Just your emotions, your feelings. You're about to say whatever you feel.
I didn't forgot what I'm about to say now.
But you're about to say whatever. But you're about to feel something. About to say something else. Something's gonna get in your body.
No more.
Okay, come on, gang. Something's gonna get in your body and talk to your mouth. Oh God.
I don't remember no more.
Yeah, you can't remember because the brain cannot think. It can't think, but you do hold memory. The brain can't forget. That a lot of people don't know. So you just gotta track it back and understand because you never forget nothing. All right, can't nobody forget. So when the motherfuckers say they forget to pay you, they lied. Right? They just didn't want to do it. Come on, they didn't want to do it. Can't nobody forget, gang. Can't nobody forget to pay you. Can't nobody forget to. I ain't forget to pay my bills. I just didn't want to pay them.
Yeah, well,
right.
Yeah, I seen you outside like cutting the water and shit off. What happened with that? You didn't want to pay it or you forgot?
No, I ain't forget. They sent me. Listen, I pay my bills different. I pay my bills every other month. Everybody pay their bills every month, but I only pay the past due amount. Right? So when my bill comes the first month, I don't pay it. I pay it when it's red, and I pay the past due amount.
So you wait till you get cut off?
No, they can't get cut off because you got to pay extra fees. I pay the past due amount. That means that I'm going to go pay bills 6 times a month. 6 times a year. Everybody else pay it 12
times a year?
Yeah. I'm going to pay the second month. The first month going to come, I'm not going to pay that. I'm going to pay the second month when it say.
So you risk getting your shit cut off?
No, you going to get it cut off.
You done got your
listen, you had to. Yeah, that's when I'm going out of town. When I'm out of town, I don't pay the bills at all. No, but listen, but when I'm in town, I can track them. I know when they coming. They gonna send you a letter first. Just like a real gonna tell you they coming to kill you, they gonna send you a real letter. Like, look, you got this many days to pay you. See, a lot of people run against time, but I use time in my advantage. See, if I know they cutting it off on the 21st, well, I'm gonna pay them on the first for. That means I got 20 more days to get money. Come on, gang, stop playing with me.
Would it always work out like that?
Yeah, I always work out like that because they can't cut it off to the 21st because they got to go by their word. See, the business ain't like the streets. The streets don't go by their word. Them Napoleons, they go by their goddamn word. They say they gonna do it, they gonna do it.
How the streets go? The
streets go, they say they gonna do it and tell them what the they gonna do. Right? They go by how they feel. Listen, niggas in the streets can say I'm gonna do this and then you make them mad, they don't do it no more. Or niggas in the streets can say they're gonna do something and then you make them mad and then they still do it. It just depends on who you're dealing with. The streets is very emotional. Like an emotional roller coaster. It's like with a crazy. Yeah, the streets like a crazy bad bitch. Because the bad gets a lot of money, but the bitch is crazy. That you get you killed. That's like the streets. It's like
streets is like
crazy bad. A lot of people don't know.
That's a new name for the streets.
Yeah, crazy bad bitch. Yeah.
Like where you at, Unc? Shit, crazy bad.
Now come on, gang, stop playing. You can't do it like that. I'm with a crazy bad bitch. So I'm in the streets. I'm with a crazy bad.
I literally though.
Yeah, I'm in the streets.
I ain't seen you with no women.
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Come on, I'm talking about no. Listen, only reason I ain't with women because women don't understand who they are. Women are really goddesses, right? So all the women in the world right now, they confused. They think like they just regular running around for the BBL, right? But for real, they goddesses and they coochie, they hold down there.
It's a portal.
Yeah, it's a portal, and it was made to like for healing. But now because of the depression and the murder and taking the men away, now they vagina calls survival mode.
So
called survival mode.
If the women portal,
why don't you cut me off when I'm talking?
Well, go ahead, my bad.
They coochie call.
Yeah, you a little. I don't want no trouble. I just want to.
They coochie call survival mode, right? And when you have sex with them, you get stuck in survival mode, and you never get out of that.
So let me ask you this question. I know you don't know the answer, but I'm asking you.
I'm gonna answer everything. So
would you call when we come through the portal, right? Listen,
when you had that bust that nut, it's like maybe I'm gonna tell you how it works, right? A lot of people don't know how you get born, right? Listen, you don't know that it take a lot to get here. So first, when you get born, you're gonna have a sex, and they're gonna bust the nut, right? And it's gonna be a whole bunch of sperms, right? And they gotta go through the vagina pack. Now, mind you, it's designed to kill you. A lot of people don't know. So they going through little mazes that designed them. So the one that make it through really lucky because all the rest of them got. That's what a lot of people know. Yep. So they actually are attacking them and don't want them to come into this world. They get attacked. Other souls is trying to come in and get through that portal.
So like a trillion sperms, and you
yeah.
How the hell you get here then?
Because I was smarter than all the rest. So listen, when you come through that portal, then you get to get this life. They don't understand. Like people outside, they waiting to get a life again. They waiting to get another body, right? I told my body's like my body's still on lay away. That's what I'm live. Yeah, I got body still on lay away. Right?
What you got to pay?
Listen, this is what I'm telling you. You got to pay everything that you pay on Earth. You got to pay with your attachments, right? When you attach, then you put bodies on layaway, right? When I come to Earth and I'm attached to this, I just put another body on layaway. That's what I'm mama. So I can guarantee I come back in another body. You know what a body on layaway is, nigga? That means you'll get reincarnated.
I heard you say put
You can put a tree on, or you can put a tree too. You can come back as a tree. And everybody thinking the tree is bad, but the tree is good.
It's good.
Listen, I don't know, but you don't understand. The tree is the fallen angels. Yeah, they're the watchers.
The trees.
The trees are the watchers.
I mean, it makes sense.
They're the watchers. Listen, a lot of people don't know that, right? They train to watch. And look at them, they look just like me. They got melanin in their skin. They black. So I want.
You be hugging trees too.
Yeah, hug them because you got, listen, what a lot of people don't know is you can't think. The mind ain't made to think. So to think, you got to learn how. So the first way to learn how to think is to ask yourself a question. But you can't ask myself a question, so I ask the trees a question, and then I'll hug it so it can give me the information.
And that's whatever. So let me ask you this. Do the tree know the information that you're seeking?
Yeah, I got to tell it first, right? Because if you tell the tree, I love you.
Verbally?
Yeah, tell it verbally. Your voice, you got to speak, right? You got to tell the tree, I love you, move it and move, and then tell it what you're looking for, then they give it to you.
You do that with water too?
Yeah, you do it with water too, because water's conscious. Everything conscious for conscious is different. That a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything conscious. I mean, maybe a conscious, like, we conscious one way. We conscious and we think conscious is different, but like, the ant is conscious. Like, the wall is conscious, gang. A lot of people don't know.
No, the wall not conscious.
It's conscious. Conscious is different, gang. Listen, everything on
The wall can't move.
come on, gang. Listen, it is moving. You just don't know it.
If you run your head into that wall, you gonna be
no, that fucking wall moving, gang. There's a whole bunch of molecules and shit moving right now. It's an atom.
Just notice on camera.
Gang, it's an atom. The atom is moving. The only time it comes solid when I come in contact with
Or
it.
hit your head on that wall.
Come on, gang. You gotta vibrate right. But right now, you gotta understand that this right here is an atom. It's like quantum physics. And they don't teach people about quantum physics. They did now, but they didn't back when we was younger. So you wouldn't know nothing about that. Right? But that wall
Why wouldn't know? You don't know
that wall actually is moving. You just don't know it yet. That wall moving, gang. A lot of people don't know. That bitch moving. That bitch surfing. Yeah. Why keep on looking behind?
Got a lot of moving going on.
No. I'm saying that wall moving. You ain't gotta worry about nobody doing it to you, but that wall moving like shit. You got a light?
Hey man.
Come on, gang. Give me a light. Come on, you always on there. Give me a light. I'm trying to get fried.
Bro, please.
Come on, gang. Don't start shooting no light, gang. If you have to take the light, I just had a lighter.
Bro.
Don't start this shit. Every time I sit down with you, I lose my lighter.
Bro, no, you always steal my.
No, I lose my fucking lighter every time I say, come on,
Man,
light.
please get my lighter back, man.
Yeah, weird ass shit.
Damn. Since day one.
Come on, gang. Every time I say,
Throw it back now. When are you?
come on, gang.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. Here lately, you always been tapped into the spiritual realm and the spiritual side, and you get a lesson and the message. You do it properly, right?
I don't get no lessons,
But-
gang. I don't listen. You tripping? I don't get no lessons. I just try to get my experiences.
Well, some people don't know. That mean they learning a lesson from the person that they listening to. And they
You should learn from yourself, right? Listen, all thing I should do is help you remember, but take their time and listen to me. They dumb.
What about if you come from hell? You don't know that.
Gang, heaven, hell's the same. You too confused. You use words. Listen, you should not want to go to heaven nor hell because that means you trapped, right? A true soul should keep traveling. So once you stop traveling, that's how you know you're stuck. You ever seen somebody that when they was 16, they sold weed? You see them now, they 30, still doing the same thing?
Yeah.
They stuck, right? So a soul is not meant to be stuck. That's what I'm saying. So if you go to heaven or hell, then you stuck. Do you want to be stuck? Do you want to be stuck in one vicinity in one place for eternity? And you don't even know what eternity is because time not real. So can't nobody tell you how long eternity is. So we want to be in one place for eternity. So that even makes sense.
One place for it.
One place, not moving.
It's like an oxymoron.
Come on, gang. That's crazy as hell. Who the f want to be one place, right? They say it's in the Bible. It say it'd be one place and it'd be a kingdom made of gold, right? I don't want to see gold all my life, right? Because like, if you don't understand what pain is, how can you even cherish love? I don't know what love is, gang, if I don't know what hate is.
Do you come from love?
Gang, I come from both. Listen, that's what I'm telling you. My mama loved to hate me at the same time because if she loved me, she would have really gave me the right that I needed to survive, right? She didn't love me enough to search and figure out what's going to happen when I die. That's what I'm saying. She ain't love me enough to find out. She ain't love me enough to find out, right? If she loved me enough to find out, then she would have seeked. If she would seek, she would find. That's what the Bible say.
So do you, what you know?
Okay, I'm talking about my mama. Stop playing my sweater. I'm talking about my fucking mama, gang.
Yeah, I swear to God, my mama.
Stop. Gang, I'm talking about my mama.
You got the whole world saying, I swear to God, on my mama.
No, they say because they want to say. I don't got them saying shit.
You
I don't tell nobody to follow me. Stop playing with me. Listen, gang. I don't tell nobody to follow me.
Whatever.
Listen, don't follow me.
You got
follow he who I pop.
God on my mama.
Gang, don't follow me. Follow he who I pop.
Your mama was Sophia.
Come on, gang. Listen, mama is Sophia.
Then but you got a mama that portal you came through.
Yeah, but listen, that's not probably my mama. Listen,
that's probably.
How do you know? Jesus said, listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna talk to the Christians, right? Because you probably don't understand. But Christians got one true story in the Bible. one time Jesus was sitting somewhere and it was a crowd of people coming to see him. And his friends came up and said, yo, your mama and brother outside, they want to line to get to you. Jesus said, my mother and brother is the ones to do the will of my Father. Right? So that means you're not my mother and brother unless you believe as I believe. My mama don't believe as I believe, gang. She think I'm crazy. Right? So how can she be my mama? I mean, a lot of people may think that's crazy, but I swear to God, my mama, it gotta be true. Right? Because if you not with me, how can you be with me? You gotta be against me. Right? Because some people in your life to hold you back. Right? And your mama could be that, your baby could be that, your brother could be that. You don't know who the fuck is that. Right? So you gotta be understand. If a person not praising you, get the fuck away from them. Right? So telling you about how good you are, and praising your goodness, get the fuck away from them, gang. They evil. Even your mama. Yeah, even your mama. Stop playing on me.
Is that why she stepped?
Come on, I gotta check my mama temperature, gang. You got listen. Everybody know this. Women are emotional, right? And they goddesses, right? But they don't know how to control their emotions because they was told their emotions was bad. So now women don't even talk. You don't even know how they feel, right? So they scared to express their emotions because men are silence them. So now women have got so good at silencing their emotions, you never know how they feel. They tricky, even your mama. So I ain't playing with women that's tricky as hell like that.
They just go get them BBLs. And
come on, gang. BBL. All they want is BBL, and that's a body from hell. I swear to God, my mama. Yeah, stop playing with me. Yeah, BBL, I can tell. Stop playing with me. Yeah, BBL don't look well. Stop playing with me. Yeah, BBL weak and look sick.
Do you like BBL?
Yeah, I don't like none of that shit. I like only natural. Gang. Listen, if it ain't natural, you can keep her. Right? Listen, if a bitch want a BBL, all she gotta do is think about the body that she want, and then she can invent that body without all the unnecessary problems.
What?
Yeah, if a bitch want a good body, all she gotta do is think about the body she want, and that body gonna appear without all the necessary problems. Look, people die when they having them surgeries, gang. They die. So why you gotta do that when you can do it from your mind?
I don't think you can make no BBL.
Come on, you make a BBL from your mind. Listen, the mind is powerful. Why did they told you can't use all your mind? Because if you use all your mind, you'll be too powerful, gang. Listen, they stole everything from you and then told you can't use that what was in you. So if I can't use, listen, why would I have a mind that I can't use 100% of? Why would God give you something that I can't use? Stop playing on me. That's like having a car that you can't drive. That's like having a house that you can't sleep in. That's like having a bed that you can't lay in. Stop playing on me. And a lot of people, they don't even take time to think about this, right? You don't understand how your mind works.
Oh. You got caught. Stay strong.
You
got a lot of people watching and listening now.
The mind. Yeah. Yeah. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you think, right? Because your thoughts are programmed in you and they control your body. Listen, a lot of people don't know you can't even control your body. Listen, you ever did something so fast that your body moved before your mind could think about it?
100%.
Right? So who controls your body? Right? Listen, your body is an entity of its own. Your mind is an entity of its own. Everything in you is an entity of its own. And it's your mother responsibility to align them.
So what do you think happened when you heard the term?
I don't think shit.
I blacked out. I blacked out, man. I blacked out.
Oh, you should black out right now. I wish you black out right now. That's the point. I wish you black out. Yeah. I wish you just black out right now. What you talking about? Let me get a light, because you keep taking a light from me, gang. I need to get. I got a light. Got my own your shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well,
about time. Let me see. What color is that? It's probably mine too.
Okay, stop playing with me.
Good. So here lately, you've been tapping into the Muslim world.
Come on, gang. Listen, the Muslims hate me for shit. They hate me. Listen, I want to tell the Muslims this. Islam alaikum. Their religion is true, right? But what they don't understand is they have to search within to get the rest, right? Because listen, let me tell you this, right? If somebody come give you something, it's only a start of it, right? If I give you $100, that ain't enough money to satisfy you for the rest of your life. The problem is they gave them the Quran and they thought that was enough to satisfy them their whole life, right? You got to look deeper than what you got. The self-study is never done. Listen, if you want to know the ways of the world, study yourself. And when you're done with that, you come back to ask, what should I study now? I'm going to reply yourself. Right? Noble Drew Ali said that, and he started the Muslims in America, right? And I gotta really let you know this one thing, that the Muslims are true. Noble Drew Ali, right? And you gotta think, he made something called a Circle 7, and he actually broke the Quran down to Ebonics. And it was after he took the whole Quran and he broke it down to a pamphlet about this, right? And he brought it back over here in his mind, and then he wrote it when he got over here because he couldn't transfer it from over there to over there because it was illegal, right? So then he got over here, and then they made something called the Moore Science Temple, and they did it in St. Louis, and they had some members called Noble Drew Ali and all them, and that's who started it, and they had a member in St. Louis, what's that name? He was the Bays, the Eels and the Bays. They gonna put it in the comments, but the Eels and the Bays, they was killing everything.
So where Elijah Muhammad? He didn't start the
Elijah Muhammad in a spaceship. That's a different. Listen, the Muslims are different sects. That's what I'm listen. You got the Sunni Muslim.
You know why?
No, listen, again. You got the Sunni Muslim, right? Then you got the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam, they the one with the bean pies and shit, right? They the one that say that God in the spaceship. And listen, God is really in the spaceship because when God came down, it was so many different gods. But God they worship is in a spaceship. That's true. A lot of people don't know, right? So everybody God is true, but the God is not the divine, it's not the creator, it's not the only, it's not the source, right? So why would you praise a God when you can go straight to the source? And the only way you can get to the source is within. And Jesus said, look, find God within. I know I say that a lot, but I just want people to know that God is within, right? So I ain't got no problem with the Muslims. And I'm trying to get a Muslim right now to sit down and debate with me because I'm going to guide them to the right way because all the Muslims is lost in the world. A lot of people don't know, they lost. Listen, but they gave us Muslims when Christianity, when we got the flaw in that. Once we break the flaw in Christianity, they gave us Muslims. Right? This is what America did. This ain't what I did, gang.
And America's who gave us the Muslims.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you, America is Babylon. A lot of people don't know. So America kind of sanctioned every religion because you gotta understand this, that the same people that's in running America now, the same people that ran England, the same people that run the world, right? It's the same people. It's never nothing new. Right, they came over here, they took over, right? They took over North Africa. America is North Africa. So they took over North Africa, gang. And they applied their laws and shit on us.
What do you think about what's going on with America, Israel, Iran, Donald Trump?
I know. Well, listen, people don't understand. You ever read Revelations?
Sparingly.
Yeah, it's over with, gang. Listen, this is it, right? Remember in Revelation, it says that in the last days, you will see that people will start just floating up to the heavens, right? And normal people, you see them floating up to the heavens. People don't understand that's happening now, and it's through the consciousness, right? So right now, even me, I was just in the streets, gang banging, acting crazy, tripping. And then all of a sudden, I went up to the heaven. I got higher consciousness, right? Out the blue, of the blink of an eye. That's how you know I was chosen, right? And then when the chosen get up, it's my job. I have the 144K vibration to set that vibration to wake the others that haven't awoken yet. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, I'll ask about Donald Trump and you went somewhere else.
No, I'm talking about Donald Trump, gang. Listen, you don't understand. I'm talking about, you think I'm stupid or something? You dumb?
I don't know.
I'm talking about Donald Trump, and I'm breaking it down to the whole science so you understand what's really going on, right? Listen, America is Babylon, right? And she gonna fall. And I'm telling you, America is Babylon, and who the f is Trump? Trump is Natholion, right? Natholion, right? He's a fallen angel, right? I'm just trying to keep it real, gang, right? And they know who they are. Right? And they teamed up with the reptilians, and now they doing what they doing. Right? A lot of people don't know.
And they pretty much controlling the world.
No, 100 people control the world, but they're not really people. Right? A lot of people think they're people, but they're not people. Listen, let me tell you this, right? They shapeshifters. They can jump to shape, do whatever they want to do. Right? And they're controlling the world, but controlling the world the whole time. Right? But they're not really controlling the world. We controlling the world. Let me tell you this, right? I just told you we could talk to the trees, right? Jesus told you how you can talk to the wind, right? Who you think control the earth? We do. But the thing is, we control it through our emotions. So they control our emotions, they control the world. Let me repeat that. We control the world, but we control it through our emotions. So they control our emotions, they control the world. So when they give us the money and now the money is running to their emotions, they control the emotions of their money. They control all of that, right? So through us, they control the world, but they really do not control the world. We do. A lot of people don't know.
And that's
the deep family. We control the world, right? But they control the world through us. Right? It's like your child. You get your child, you got to set up, do everything you do, but you still control your child through you. Like your child try to be you, but you still control every move that they make. That's how they do us.
Only for so long.
Yeah. That's why we're waking up now.
That's why you said Babylon.
Yeah. That's why Babylon only for so long. That was smart. I know you're smart as shit, Bob.
You think I'm just shit?
Yeah, that was a smart statement. That was smart as shit. That was smart you ever said. That's what I'm on.
Smart as shit.
Well, listen, when you say so smart, when you ever been smart? Come on, gang. When the fuck Bob ever been smart? Gang, when the Bob ever been smart? Stop playing on me, gang. You ain't never been smart. You ain't never been smart, gang.
So I've been learning.
You've been dumb as shit.
Sitting back here behind it.
Yeah, you've been learning
from you.
Yeah, you've been dumb as shit, gang.
I think somebody told me I'm going crazy because I've been hanging out with you.
One thing for sure, I don't know if you're going crazy, but you ain't going to heaven or hell. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about neither one of them.
I won't go in there anyway.
Yeah, you good. Oh, I won't give you on crip on blood. Oh shit!
Oh. On crip on blood.
Yeah, I got.
Okay, now hold on, I got don't say nothing.
Huh?
I need to ask you a question.
Don't say what? You don't say what? What you talking about?
Why you got your shirt off? You had your shirt off the whole time I ain't say nothing. Why you got your shirt off
That's
right
off. Stop playing with me. I'm a crip on blood. That's all. That's why it's off.
now? You a crip and you a blood.
Yeah, I'm a crip on blood, but that causes problems.
Yeah, you can't be a crip in the blood.
I don't think people understand what I mean. Listen,
Can you explain it to
listen, when I say I'm a crip on blood, I don't mean like I'm a crip on blood. I mean I'm a crip on blood, right? Because everything is one. Everything on earth is one. There's one soul. We all trying to get back together, right? And I got to go where I belong, right? And my people in the streets, gang, a lot of people know. So my people is the ones in the streets doing all the crips in the blood, so I'm one of them, right? And it don't matter. They can't divide us, right? And they trying to divide us so they can conquer us, right? And a lot of people going for it, but I ain't going for it on GD, on BD, on crip, on blood, on fight for it. Stop playing with me. On GD. On GD. But a lot of people got a problem with it, right?
You just so this what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one thing at a time, right? Because this the Bob report.
You ever talk about things? You ever talk about? You ever talk about this? Hope you ever talk about this. Hope you ever talk about this. Don't talk about this. I know you talk about that bull. I fuck on my. I knock the fuck out. Stop playing with me. Don't talk about that shit, man. I know you ever talk about that shit. Don't talk about that shit.
That one for
Don't talk about that shit. You trying to backdoor me, gang? Don't fluky weird ass, gang. That's why I'm from St. Louis, gang. Right? Niggas run around bouncing on tables and shit. Gang. Stop playing on me.
I was gonna do one thing at a time.
Stop playing on me. Stop playing on me, gang. We gonna do the interview.
Yeah,
you gonna do the interview right, though, gang. You ain't gonna play. You niggas try to backdoor me, gang. Think I'm gonna put something? You standing with guns around me, think I'm putting something? We can do the interview, gang, but don't play with me. Don't play with that. All that slow, trying to slow fuck me.
Oh, my bad. I want
do the interview, gang.
Okay, don't break the church.
Now do the interview on do the interview, gang. Do the interview on sit out, knock, sit out.
Oh, you got his shirt out.
Now knock it out. I knocked out. Motherfucker seen me fight. Win, lose, or draw.
Okay, so look.
Nigga, I ain't never knocked him out and put nothing up his ass. I don't play with I ain't no booty bandit. Listen, if you knock it out and do anything to his booty, you gay.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people don't know.
I wanted to do this first.
What you gonna do?
Hold on.
Trying to fight me too? You trying to turn on me too? Everybody want to fight me and I'm 100 pounds.
No, I don't want no trouble. Listen, you had a misunderstanding with brother Munchie B.
Listen, I ain't had no misunderstanding with Munchie B. That was them goddamn no jumper clips. Listen.
Hey, explain
listen, we was talking about one thing, right? So they asked, what's the lingo different in St. Louis and how you represent Crip in St. Louis and blood in St. Louis? What's the difference, right? Now, you know me, I'm a Hoover, right? So,
whoa, stop right there. So, hold on, man. You a what?
I'm a Hoover. Listen, I was Hoover first. It's right here. Before I turned GDBD Vice Lord Crip Blood, I was Hoover. Right? I was Hoover. Yeah, I was Hoover. Real Hoover. Right? So
I don't think nobody knew that.
No, nobody knew because I wasn't telling nobody because I wanted to represent for everybody. So once I tell you I'm Hoover, then it's kind of like, damn, he a gang member. But I got to tell them now they know I'm a real member. Right? Nobody knew I was a member, gang. Nobody knew what the fuck I am. Right? I didn't come here to tell you who I am. I come here to tell you who you are. A lot of people don't know. But let me tell you this. Munchie B situation was kind of weird because I was ain't no jumping. I was like feeling bad vibes anyway. They're talking about all this gang shit. And one thing about California, they always want to leave St. Louis out this gang shit. But how you going to leave St. Louis out this gang shit? We be for this shit too. Right? We for this just like California been for this shit.
It's Bloods in St. Louis?
Yeah. But not no more because of this shit I'm about to tell you about. Okay. Right? So I tell you this, and it's kind of like crazy as hell. So I tell Munchie, we say Hoover, blank remover. Right? I'm telling him how we communicated in St. Louis. And he said, what you say? I said it again. Now remind you, at this time, I didn't know Munchie was a blood. They tell me I should know, but I'm never paying attention, gang. If you watch the interviews, I don't listen to nothing they say. I think they all talk too much about people. They all the police. They the feds. I don't listen to them. Now, I'm not saying that I thought Munchie was the feds. I'm saying that No Jumper is the feds and ADAM22 is the feds. So I'm not in there listening, right? I only spoke when it was time for me to speak.
Right.
Right? When they talked to me, I spoke. But I never really listened to what nobody say. I didn't know Munchie was blood. I didn't know Munchie was fucking blind. So when Munchie first came in, I didn't know he was blind, gang. When he first walked in, look at the video. He was then walking all over me, gang. And I jumped up and moved out the way. I thought they was backdooring me then. And then Josh came and told me, no, he blind. That's when I went back and sat down. But I thought they was backdooring me. Listen, I always got a bad feeling about no jumper. Right?
Why you take your ass over there?
Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real. Let me finish say about Munchie B. So when I said that, I mentally said, damn, gang, my bad. It was over. Me and him had no words, right? And then Whack 100 saying he should have hit me. The fuck stop playing on me. Now, if he would have hit me, I would have took that. I would have took that. Did nothing. He blind. What I supposed to do? I disrespected you. You hit me. I'm gonna take that, right? But no, Whack 100 talking about what he supposed to do. Now, Whack 100, he on some. How you gonna tell a blind man he supposed to fight and nigga can't see, right? You said this for failure. That's like telling me that I supposed to fought 50, 100 Crips when they came in that door and no jumper. Right? We're going to talk about that later, but I'm talking about Munchie B situation, gang. Everybody know I'm blood. I love the bloods. Why would I disrespect the blood?
You
right?
Blood too?
Come on, blood, gang. I've been blood, gang. You don't see my red gang, I'm blood, gang. I told you I bleed the same blood.
I didn't know that meant you.
I believe, listen, California don't play with games. I got to tell California I ain't playing. Listen, I'm on the land, but I ain't playing, right? I'm a Hoover, but I'm for everybody. That's what a lot of people don't know. So when I come to California, I come to bring the wealth back to the trenches. I come with the knowledge, gang. Gang, I know financial literacy. I know how to make rich. Right? And that's what I'm telling you. You trying to get rich, you got to struggle, follow me. Right? Listen, I'm going to tell you this, gang. ADAM22, he pays for extra. For extra don't give his hood no extra. Because when they came down, they coming down on 4 extra dime to hurt me for nothing. Why would you come down to hurt me, gang, when I'm not doing no disrespect to your hood? I'm disrespecting 4 extra. So let 4 extra deal with his own problems then. In St. Louis, that's how it go, gang. The gang supposed to back you up if it get uncomfortable or if shit get uneven. But come on, gang, he bigger than me. He supposed to came by himself. Oh, my mom. Can't make
so the Munchie B situation is cool now.
No, listen, it's cool, but the internet don't understand. I want to tell California this. Now remember, gang. Listen, and I know California, they run that really gang shit and they politic in the world. Just come on, politic with me, gang. I got a different message, right? I don't got the same message that everybody got, right? I'm not that just talking about, oh, go do right. No, I ain't saying do right. I'm saying balance your life, gang. I'm saying right and wrong is no such thing as neither, right? So people got to understand the message that I bring and like quit trying to intimidate me because I ain't scared, gang. Right? Unless I died 5 times, gang. So what I'm scared for? I ain't scared. I come here to deliver a message, gang. My message to the trenches. I got to deliver my message to the most violent people in America.
Right.
Right. So my job dangerous, gang. So it's gonna be a lot of misunderstandings. But at the end of all misunderstandings, all you're gonna see is me, gang. I'm a prophet of God, gang. I'm just like Jesus.
So why you got your shirt off?
Come on, gang. I'm a GDBD fights, Lord. I got my shirt off and I challenge the nigga to a fight. When you challenge a nigga to a fight, you gotta get ready. I've been training. I've been training. I told your mom I'm fighting a nigga 200 pounds. Listen, you saw that standing over me like this, gang, telling me I'm gonna die, beating on the table and shit. You saw all that shit, gang.
He gonna shock you out.
Listen, he never looked at me in the eye. Go watch the video. Did you ever see him look me in my eyes?
On the dead?
No. On the dead homies, he ain't look in my eyes. On the dead homies, he was looking at everybody. He was looking at his homies with the guns and shit. That's who I was looking at, gang. Stop playing on me. On the dead homies.
I will say this: you didn't look scared.
No, listen. Everybody, listen. I was in character. Listen. Once I got in character, listen. The only way I got out of this situation was getting in the character. I wouldn't got out of this situation without that, right? I like, you know what? I'm outnumbered. I'm outgunned. Listen, I ain't the type of that got to show my manpower. I know my manpower. I know I'm a real. I know what I done. So I don't got to show that. I ain't got to prove that. Listen, he think he got to prove that. So he yelling at the top of his lungs. I'm thinking. Because I got to think my way out. I make one wrong move, I'm gone. So me and you can't even sit here.
Right.
I don't get a chance to smack shit out you. Right? I'm going to go around and do that. You know what I'm talking about? So listen, you got to understand that decision determine my next. Listen, life is determined by every move that you make. Life is moment to moment. And that decision, I could have made a decision that changed my moment. And we couldn't have been here right now. Right. From one decision. If I thought I was tough, man, I already know I'm tough, man. So I don't got to prove my toughness. So go ahead, let's bounce up and down and be a gorilla. And I'm going to challenge your ass to an even duel after you done then. So after you done bouncing up and down, see me fight me one-on-one.
So you want to fight 4 extra one-on-one?
Yeah, I'm going to beat the fuck out. I'm too fast, gang. He can't catch me. He can't catch me. Listen, he couldn't have caught me there. He would have swung there. I would have moved and I would have followed. Listen, I keep a bag in my, I keep a gun in my bag. A lot of people don't know. Right? And listen, at the same time, I ain't trying to use it.
Okay. So if he would have swung at you, you would have.
I would have moved a couple times, tried to defend myself. After that, I got to use my gun.
Right.
Because they're going to use theirs. Listen, If they would have did that, they had to kill me.
Where you think that came from?
They had to kill me.
Now, you and 4 Extra.
They had to kill me. No, it came from Adam. Listen, let me tell you this, right? Listen.
ADAM22?
Listen, if for us, if you watching this, I know you is, because you always watching shit, but ain't saying shit. Because you scary. I know you scary. You use all that tough for intimidation. And listen, the only reason I ain't smacked out you because you had your gang with you. You was by yourself, I would smack the fuck out you. But I'm a thinker, gang. I ain't one of these ordinary think you come off to. And yeah, I'm talking a lot of shit now. Because next time I see you, I'm gonna be ready. Stop playing on me. I'm ready to smack out you.
So you want
I want to get in the ring with them, gang. I don't want to listen to all the violence, the street shit, all the gang shit. That's dead, gang. I'm trying to bring a high vibration to the streets. But I'm trying to show them that you can be on my level and not be a man. Listen, everybody like, I'm pushing peace. Look, I ain't pushing peace. I'm pushing evenness. That means treat me like a man, gang. I ain't got to kill you. I ain't got to take your life. But I'm going to show you that I'm a tough pill to swallow. Right? That's why by the end of the video, he was like, oh, no, I understand you now. But no, gang, it's like when that shit came out, you kept pushing them clips like I'm a like you marked me out and knowing your homeboys marked me out and you didn't. I got marked out by a group of thugs. I ain't get marked out by one beating on the table, yelling and shit.
Do you feel like this was for content or it was...
No, gang, listen. Before this, listen. Here's what I'm saying. I'm going to tell everybody this. I'm going to break it down to you because you don't understand. But I'm going to tell you how I go.
I think I don't understand.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand what the fuck is going on, gang. I be telling you get with me. You don't need to get with me. That you would have been with me, but you don't never get next to me. I'm like, man, get next to me. You all in Texas, like you run Texas and shit. Yeah, I'll keep it real. What the fuck you be at? You be in Texas. I'm like, I'm getting in Vegas, getting in LA. You always in Texas.
I be out there.
No, not like you should. Not like if you my management, why the fuck you ain't with me all the time then?
Oh, so now you gonna blame me?
No, so why you ain't with me? Listen, you would be with me then, like just like now you got me on the phone with the Hoovers. They would have been there that day. But listen, but we gonna talk right now so everybody can understand what the happened when I got there, how my day was, right? So I get up that morning. You know what? We in a mansion, gang, gated community, big shit. So I go out to the pool and shit, and the whole time, Smoke the Creator, know she with me. Everybody knows Smoke Creator, she crippled. So about she walk like this, right? I ain't trying to be funny. What the f*** don't laugh at Smoke, gang? Hey, don't laugh. She walk like this. She like crippled, nigga. Her toes even like this.
Laughing, man.
I'm just saying, she just able. Right now, hold up.
Just say that.
Listen, I'm saying, my chain getting cut. She just able. Smoke able. She walk like this, so she kind of like crazy and shit. But she ain't crazy. She's smart as shit. But that's my that's one of my warriors, right? Listen, so I'm getting. She tell me to go meditate on the rocks. Now she crazy as hell. She putting her feet on these hot ass rocks. I even put my feet on the hot ass rock. I put my feet on the ground, right? She telling me to meditate on these hot ass rocks because she knew y'all was some shit. Now mind you, I keep this with me. I'm gonna break down the story and tell you everything. I keep this with me, right? Now I'm gonna tell you this. So we go in there. I told her I'm gonna meditate on the rocks, but I'm really not gonna put my feet on these goddamn rocks, right? Now mind you, my whole backyard is look like it's like a mansion, gang. Like I got big ass, tall. I ain't got gates. I got walls, big walls. Now mind you, I ain't got no real though, cause you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no real gas. My is fake, so I can't. Yeah, you can laugh. Nigga. Yeah, I got fake. Stop playing. I got fake grass in the backyard, gang, but it look good, right? You won't even know it's fake. You won't even know my grass is fake. You won't even know.
Do you ground yourself?
I can't ground myself on fake grass. Come on, that was told me to use the rocks, but you know me, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use this fake grass.
So
right?
You did it anyway.
Yeah, listen, I did it because listen, I'm not gonna use no rocks. So I'm gonna tell you why I shouldn't use this fake grass. You gonna understand why I shouldn't use this fake grass. So I put my feet in these fake grass, think I'm doing something, bam. I get ready to go. Now, mind you, she ain't supposed to go with me. Now, mind you, I'm thinking like, man, I ain't gonna take her with me. I'm gonna go to war. I know this nigga's gonna do because I already knew I was backdoored. Now, this is how I knew I was backdoored. Now, I supposed to did the shit with 4 Extra on a Friday. Thursday, Adam called me like, no, I can't make it. You gotta do it on your own. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna do it. That moment I knew I was set up. That's what I told mama. Because they thought I didn't know that he was 40s and I was Hoover. They thought that I didn't understand that, but I understood that. But I thought that they understood that this is content and we trying to go up. I'm trying to bring no jumper back. Right? So I'll make a long story short. I tell Adam that. Instantly I do that. I call my homeboy from the Grace. I'm like, look, you know, 4 Extra, reach out to him, let him know we doing content. Right? No answer back, no nothing back. I knew automatically up is up. I'm like, okay, it's up. The nigga ain't hitting back. It's cool. So I'm like, boom, I'm finna ready to go off no jumper. So mind you, my driver was like, we can get there. Now he a big nigga. He's probably bigger than me. He's like 5 of them, right? So the whole time we moving peace, gang. We ain't moving for no war unless we gotta go to war, right? We gotta kill, right? So I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna be 100 with you, right? So I get in. When I get in, mind you, I'm seeing all Mexicans in there. Now the Mexicans I see in there, I fuck with all of them. I'm seeing they Serranos and shit. Like, damn, I fuck with cuz. So I'm in that boom, boom, boom. But I know they ain't all in the video. So that moment I knew I was set up. Her, I was like, damn, he got all this in here. So he think I'm stupid because they Mexicans and he black. But I know they together. But I know they're in different games. But I know they click. I'm from St. Louis. I know how clicks go. Right? So I knew I was set up from that point there. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Then No Jumper got a security. No Jumper never got a security. The problem is the security smaller than me. And he got a little bitty ass small bag about this big. He can't have a gun in it. That's why I'm like, come on, man. This nigga tweaking. He ain't got shit. So I'm like, all right, boom, we waiting on 4 Extra. Now, mind you, 4 Extra supposed to been there at 2, right? You know me, I get there at 1:30, right? It's 2 o'clock, 4 Extra not pulling up. Oh, the 2:30, no 4 Extra. 3 o'clock, no 4 Extra, right? But at the same time, you got steady coming in, steady coming in, steady coming in. I know I'm set up, gang. I swear to God, mama. I'm like, man, I'm finna go ahead and go. But like, I can't go. Something telling me to stay, right? So about 4 o'clock, here come 4 Extra. He come in with 10 more, right? So the moment when he come in, I swear to God, mama, on Crip on Blood, on GD. I'm like, I see him. Now, man, they over here. I'm only with 2 people. My driver and the Cripper, right? So I look back over there. I say, you know what? I'm finna go to this crowd. I'm from St. Louis. I gotta go feel that energy. Now, remember I told you about my bottle. I had my bottle with me, right? Now, this bottle, for everybody watching this, it protects me and it watches for energy, right? It can tell me if energy good or bad, right? Because water is conscious, right? So, man, y'all got this in my pocket at all times. So I walk through them. I get in the middle of them because I'm from the trenches game. So I'm going to get in the middle. I like, whatever they're going to do, they're going to beat me. They need to go ahead and beat me right here before we get on these cameras. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, ain't no way I'm a duck the DP because that's how they rock. They want to DP me. Let's make it happen then. So I walk in the middle, give them a file like, yeah, I'm from St. Louis, gang. What's up? I'm from St. Louis. Now, mind you, I tell them this first thing I say. None of them do nothing because they love me. All of them love me, gang. I'm touching their hand. I feel the love, right? Boom. I'm like, damn, you know, crazy part is we ain't got 40s in St. Louis because in St. Louis, we got 6-0s, but we don't got 40s. So I'm like, damn, we ain't got 40s. He's like, no. They telling me what 40s is. Now, I don't mean no disrespect, but somebody told me it's disrespect to ask what something is. Now, man, y'all it's disrespect to ask what something is if I don't know, if I'm unknown, but I'm a Crip too. Right? So I ain't worried about all the other shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. We good. So 4S like, let me holler at you. Now, normally when I holler at you, it's always one-on-one, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, I'm thinking it's one-on-one. We go in the back room. He shut the door. We talking. I shut the door. Matter of fact, I shut the door. We talking. Boom, boom, boom. He started raising his voice. As soon as he raised his voice, the door swing open. All of them run in. I was like, oh, they on this command by his voice. I'm like, oh, cool. I got them. Boom. So I understood his emotions right then and there. So right then and there, I already see I could bring him down. So I saw I could bring him down. So I'm going to play with this nigga now. I'm going to make him rage up and come down. Rage up and come down. I'm going to play with his emotion now because he's an emotional ass being. He's an emotional ass creature. He's a motherfucking 4 Extra, you a bitch.
Say, back up out the camera.
Listen, I'm going after a bitch, gang. So I'm a bitch. But let me tell you what happened, right? So look. So we go back and let's do the content then. Boom. We go back. We sit down. Now, mind you, I already know it's up because when we sit down, you see 4 Extra like this. You see, you keep looking left. His gang come in. They behind the cameras. So you got all gangs right here behind the camera with their little guns, their little poles.
They back to where
they took over No Jumper.
My boy Donnie B at?
They took over No Jumper.
The white dude? Okay.
Everywhere. They got us around. They took over No Jumper. Got some mama. So mind you, I could have left. I said, let's do Ask TJ, gang. TJ, what I say? Then I left TJ. What I do? I said what?
We're gonna stay here. We gonna do the interview.
Yeah, I said we gonna do it. He told me to leave.
TJ, man.
It was with me. My driver. Nigga, listen. I'm telling you, gang. He told me don't do the interview. He said if you get in character, we you in here. I said, let's go. Let's do it then. His eyes was buck wild when I said, let's do it then. Right? So we finna go do it then. So he instantly walk in the room. Again, we surrounded, gang. We surrounded by all the niggas. So instantly I sit right here and the first thing I say is, from California gangs don't respect gangs outside of California. Everything was good. But during that time, that process, how you know I'm telling y'all niggas, look, I saw him get a text from Adam, right? Listen, let me tell y'all how Adam worked. We did an interview with, remember the interview I did with Corporator with Adam? That
right.
Mexican? Adam sent me a thing and told me to troll him, told me everything to do to him, right? So Adam be sending hits on content, right? So Adam told him to do everything he was gonna do. They told him to fuck me up for content, right? They try to sacrifice me. They supposed to took me in No Jumper. But I had to make the first move. They had the security guard and all that shit. Once I made a move with 4 Extra, they was gonna kill me in there. All for content, gang. Listen, so let me finish the story, right? So the 4 Extra, he on some weird ass. So I'm talking to him, I'm like, yeah, man. So I come with a message for God, gang, I love you. You ain't know I love you, we doing content, nigga. He look at me back, then asked me something. I said, yeah, man, you know, what's 40? Nigga, what the fuck? And he stood up. But nigga, I asked what 40 was off camera, nigga. Asked all your homeboys what 40 was. Nobody did nothing. So I'm confused. He stood up like I'm disrespect 40s. Listen, everybody watching this for 40s. I didn't disrespect 40s. Why the fuck would I disrespect 40s for? Right? Why the fuck would I disrespect? Listen, why the fuck would I disrespect California in California? That makes sense?
No.
So keep thinking I'm disrespectful. Listen,
You look crazy, but you ain't that crazy.
Listen, so laugh at me. That mean I'm making a joke. Do I got comedian in my bio?
No, sir.
No, they laugh. This shit ain't funny. This shit ain't funny, gang. Because like, who wanna be controlled? Who wanna live in a simulation? Who wanna be stuck in the firmament? Who want God to be doing all this to them? Nobody, right? So look at me like I'm crazy. They laughing. I can't call it. I can't call shit, right? But I can call this. So anyway, we doing what we doing. He's saying he raised up. I realized the first time he raised up, all I gotta do is be quiet. He go sit back down. So my purpose was to keep him raising up and sitting down. I'm raise your blood pressure then, nigga. Yeah. I was trying to have a heart attack. Yeah, so I was trying to make Forrest have a heart attack. Stop playing me because I'm in control of my emotions, gang. He mistood me being silent for weakness. They misunderstand that in the streets. But my silence was really controlling you. I said, Mama, I controlled you by every move that I said. Right? I made that do everything I wanted him to do. That's why he didn't touch me. Because I was in control. He get up, go crazy. I say, I love you. Calm him down. Right? And then I asked him, why the fuck you ain't fight King Pill, but you want to fight me? And then as soon as he get mad, I say, I love you.
So you think he really need love?
Because it's mind control. But yeah, he need love. Listen, the whole Tristan need love. That was wrong with him. Listen, for extra survival mode, he think he got to survive when he already survived. Listen, he got a page with 200 followers and all he doing over there is $150 promos. Listen, his page be making hella money off being monetized. More money than $150 promos.
You can help him.
Yeah, I can help him with that. And I told him that. I said, gang, I come with the wealth. I'm bringing the wealth back to the trenches. That's my job. Right? Like, everybody don't understand that.
You like the spook who said by the
Listen, gang, I was a bad person. I was really on a negative vibe, gang. But when I changed, I decided to get the wealth back to the trenches, gang, because I stole so much. I'm keeping it real, gang. Yeah, I stole so much, gang.
You look like you steal.
Yeah, no, I don't steal no more, but I stole. But listen, but Adam is stealing now. What Adam is doing, he extorting. I didn't know how he was extorting everybody, but now I get it. He not like outside of blacks. His people, he backdoor, right? Like he's sending letters and sending hits for people to do to people inside no jump
for the content.
Listen, guys, I told your mama, every time no jumper texts me is a different number. They put me in all these groups. I told your mama, you think I'm playing game? They got different numbers every time they text. I told your mama, it's never the same number.
You think like the mafia?
Yeah, like the mob over there, gang. They get hit. They try to get me hit for content, but I see it. Listen, I keep going over them. I'm like, why you keep going over them? I love it, nigga. I keep going. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from Backdoor City. You can't backdoor me. I see it. That's a lot of people don't know. He can do all that yelling, all that. You see a hit on me, a scar on me? Am I sitting in front of you right now? Did they keep me? Did I die?
Where's the simulation?
Yeah. I can't leave. I can't go till you want to die. Listen, I could have made a decision that day that would have killed me. A lot of people know. Life is moment to moment. You decide whether you live or die.
So I got two questions.
Listen, you know what I said? I could have made a decision that killed me that day. You determine whether you live or die. You don't believe that?
100%.
So I could have determined whether I died that day, right?
Yeah.
But I decided to live by being quiet. A lot of people can't be quiet, so they die. Right? You don't understand. Life ain't about being tough. It's about being alive. Right? And it's about being alive to fight another day. And when you fight another day, it's not really fighting because the nigga that you fight should understand that I'm smarter than you, nigga. I beat you every time, so leave me the fuck alone.
So when he stood up over you,
Leave me the fuck alone. I'm smarter than you.
He was like,
I'm smarter than you.
One time you was in character, one time you wouldn't.
I was a character every time. I was a character every time. Listen, you don't understand this, gang. Every time I sit behind here, I'm a character. My character is my real life. My real life is my character. I don't think you understand, gang. So when he put his finger in my face, he put his finger in my face, he put his finger in his own face because he didn't do shit. If it was in my face, it would have touched it. Whose face was it at? Because it wasn't my face because he didn't touch it.
It looked like that was you.
No, look, could be deceiving. If it was my face, that's why your mama have a bruise and big as shit. So he ain't touched my face, gang. He never looked at my eyes. He never looked at my face. He probably know what the f I look like. For Esther, this is what I look like. You never looked at my eyes. This is what the f I look like. I saw mama. For Esther, this is what the f I look like. He don't know what I look like. Listen, watch the video. I saw mama. He kept on looking at his homeboys, getting their approval. Am I checking him enough? Am I gangster enough? How this look? I saw mama. Was the cameras on? He kept on asking, the cameras got this? How I look? Come on, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I saw you. That was
You ain't saw shit.
And then,
You, listen, why the f you wasn't there?
Listen, I saw 4 Extra, but who was that sitting next to you?
Listen, there was a Great Street, right? One thing about Great Streets in LA, they kind of like, they know everybody. They get along with everybody. And shit like that there. So, at that time, that probably was a bad decision, but it was the right decision because I with the Great Streets. I've been with the Great Streets a long time, and they knew him. And that's probably the only reason why he didn't get out of hand after he hit me. Right? But I don't even want to talk about that. Not about the Great Streets. I'm the Great Streets. I just been, I ain't like us being outnumbered like that.
Right. So, do you feel like if you had...
That's what I can't feel. Listen, if I felt, I would have got up and smacked shit out of them because I would have felt my ego. Right? I can't feel, gang. Right? Only thing I know is survival. But I'm not in survival mode because I realize I already survived. Let me tell you what I mean. If that moment I had a man complex or a thought like, damn, I ain't a man, I ain't a gangster, I had to stand up and raise up and get put down. Listen, I don't raise up unless I'm putting something down. I don't raise up to get put down.
Right.
Right? So every decision I'm thinking. Right? So yeah, I understand that I'm a man. I was a man before he did that. I'm a man after he did that. You see the comments in the streets, they know I'm a gangster, gang. I go state to state, I go every day in the streets. California just tricky.
Right.
California just tricky.
Okay.
I love California. South California, gang. Only thing, it never rains in California.
Southern California.
Never rains in California.
Hey, man.
But do the interview. Why you tripping on me?
It's difficult.
Why you tripping on the I do?
You start like, what do you mean?
I didn't do this. I told you.
If it's just
gang,
you sit
gang,
there and you just
gang. I told you it ain't me.
shit.
Listen, I told you your thoughts are programmed. Some program that ain't me. We talk about California. We talk about it never rain. Come on, gang. You act like
program?
You, come on, gang. What the you mean?
With the homosexual.
Gang, it's like the same. I'm not gay. I ain't putting carrots in their booties. Right? I ain't put peanut butter in booties. I ain't touching the booty. If I knock it out, I ain't thinking about the booty. I'm gonna tell you this. I swear I got mama.
So if you not
listen, I'm gonna tell you this. This is the truth. This is the truth. Right? Is a in California jail right now. Extra bottle. Extra. He do the same type, but he knocking it out and suck his. I swear, mama. Listen. I swear, mama. There's a nigga around in California jail right now that knocking it out and suck they dick. Right? I swear, mama. So what's the difference between knocking it out and sucking his dick and knocking it out and putting a card up his booty?
That was like
it's the same thing. It's a
sexual act, yeah.
Yeah, but look, but you saw Adam say it. When Adam said he just got the plan, smacking shit. When I said he ready to smack shit real, stop playing with me, because that shit gotta be true. It gotta be true. He gotta like booty. He got for extra. Probably didn't get hit extra, but he got a extra. Yeah, he need extra. He need more than he need booty too. Yeah, he need more than he need booty too. Booty bandit. Only a booty bandit get that mad. And only a booty bandit scared to fight and want to use their whole gang for protection. He was trying to take my booty. Stop playing with me. So extra wanted to take my booty. Listen, he was mad because he couldn't get no ass. Stop playing with me. I saw my mama. That's what he was mad for. A big fruity ass. Stop playing here, big fruity ass.
How you called him out to a fade?
I asked him for a fade, gang. I told him, listen, 50,000 for a fade. You know, that's what I'm gonna show you. Where my phone at? Look what they told me. I told him, I don't got a cap. I asked him for a fade, gang, and I'm a real street gang. And I'm like, you want a fade? Let's do a fade. Don't tell me. And listen, mind you, he the same that's over there, and he doing all these promos for $150. That we do promo for, right? The moment I ask him for a fade, then he tell me. I don't get the camera to see it. He tell me. And it's crazy as shit because I'm like, damn, gang, like, and this is girl. She said,
let me see, back up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? He not hiding. We need to get money right and right promo. I hit you back, hit you up. They want 150. I sent them an account with the money, and y'all see I ain't joking. They're the money gang. I got 50,000. Let's fight. 50K, let's fight. The whole time they ducking. They ducking. And he gonna say they need 150K to fight? How you need 150K to fight? How you need 150K to fight somebody to my side? You stood up over me for free? You say you ready to kill me and go back to the penitentiary and eat on them suits? Why would you do this for 50,000 then? You ready to do it for free? You rather see me dead up on a projector screen for free and collect calls? Come get this 50,000 and buy a phone. Yeah, come get the money and buy a phone. Stop it, but he want to risk his life and go to jail. These ain't think. He want to go to jail to prove that he can out-talk me and me, prove you can beat my ass in the ring for 50K. And he ain't never had 50K before in his life. Stop playing on me. I sent my bank statement with 50K and that nigga broke. Right? $150 promos, gang. And listen, I want everybody to know I'm not talking to the rest of the Crips That's the problem in LA. You talk to one, then you talk to the rest. I love all the rest of y'all. My problem with 4 Extra. Because 4 Extra got hit extra. That what you mad for? He mad because I said 4 Extra got hit extra. 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 4 Extra got hit, yeah. 4 Extra got hit extra. Don't play with me. You can't set me up. He should have punched me in my mouth to set me up. He had a chance to punch me in my mouth. He ain't do it. So now he got another chance to do it in the ring for 50K. Because 4 Extra got hit extra. 4 Extra got hit extra. Extra. He extra. Who do all that extra? Who doing content? That's my problem. They say, oh,
You don't think none of that was content?
That's what they said. They said 4 Extra a street that's really active doing content. How is that so? Because if you a street, how the fuck you doing content then? That's why you keep going to jail then.
Yeah.
You gotta choose.
Yeah, you gotta choose.
You can't be mad about content ready to die. You sit there and you supposed to be kept collecting dialogue and learning and going up the ladder on no jumper.
So really, he tried to get ahead of the content on you, because most of the time you kind of people. He tried to.
No, he not making. I don't know, bro.
With the bully game.
I teach people. Gang. He a bully. I ain't a bully. I teach people. Right? Listen, if I bully somebody, they bullied us. I don't bully nobody but God. That's who I bully. I bully God.
Man,
I'm telling God to come down and see about me.
You're a bad man.
Yeah, I bully God. When you listen, a lot of people don't understand that. I didn't bully Muslim. I bullied Allah. I bully God. Right? So people don't understand I bully God because he got me lost and I don't understand. So why the I'm gonna give him some praise then if I'm lost. And then I got found. And when I got found, I realized that God was the devil and they was the same and they trying to trick me with religion. And 4 Extra didn't understand that. So every Crip and every blood, that's a reason to keep us divided. Why Crip got so many different sets? Listen how many different sets in Crips. Why all the Crips divided? Why so many sets in blood? Why so many different religions? Why so many sets inside of sets? Why everybody want to be apart when we all one? I try to bring this back together. I swear to God, my mom on GDBD Fight Store on Crip on Blood.
What about the Sereno game?
So I'm Sereno. So my mother.
You don't want to get them involved.
No, they coming. They come. Listen, people don't understand this. America right now is trying to put the Mexicans out their own land because the Mexicans are black. But listen, and then they fight in LA like they not black because the black people want to accept them. Listen, Mexicans is hard as shit. That's why they showing y'all how they roll. You ain't got to ask the Mexican. Mexicans are warriors, gang. They brown. Yep. They brown. How can you be brown? And I'm black. Brown and black go together.
I don't think he's speaking Spanish.
I'll speak up for that, mama. That's Spanish. Spanish.
Sound like a switch.
No. Yeah. Spanish like a switch. Switch. I was like, mama. Switch Spanish. The S's. Switch Spanish. It's the same. Listen, but I'm telling you, Mexicans is black. Listen, they come from Morocco, gang. Listen, and Morocco moved over.
You said that before.
I say all the time.
Mexicans, Morocco is in Africa.
Yes, but they moved over to Spain. They took over Spain. When they took over Spain, they had sex. The Moors. They took over Spain. And in Spain, they had sex and they had the Mexican babies, gang. They gotta be black. They gotta be black.
So how they get all the way down, most of them all the way down in South America?
Listen, you don't understand. Back in the days, gang, people don't understand. I keep telling you, women are goddesses. It was a queen, and she lost her eye because one time the European sold her some. She went over there and attacked them first, and she was the ruler of Europeans for a while, right? We have ruled everything, but everything had to turn over. Now we are being ruled because they took over us. I told you, we control the world, but they control us through our emotions, which control the world. What you think and what you feel control the world, gang. Your thoughts and your emotions is the more control to the world. So whatever you feel control the world. 4 Extra woke up feeling extra. So he wanted to come give me some extra. The problem is I ain't gonna take it, gang, because I'm a thinker. Right? It's one thing, you gotta be a thinker to make it out of situations. You ain't gotta be the most toughest nigga. I gotta outthink you.
So, that situation is probably the most viral thing on the internet right now. Before that,
I'm the most viral thing on the internet. Stop playing. I'm the most viral thing on the internet. I'm the most viral thing on the internet.
He beat up the island boy.
Oh, listen, that's crazy. Listen, you don't fuck with Charleston White, but I fuck with Charleston White because he fought. Listen, I don't go. Listen, I fuck with Woody too, because Woody said some good shit, but I'm gonna say this right here. Charleston White fought. Right? I ain't think he was gonna fight.
Right.
That straight fought. Then you know he's from Texas. Right? You know he's from Texas, right? Because he fought. So I'm like, damn, this straight fight. He'll fight for that snitch score. Let him be a snitch then. Right? When you fight for your shit, when you catch the fade for being a snitch, then you a real snitch that catch the fade. And he whooped a young that was on. Listen, that smoke, that drink, that do every drug in the book, gang. And how long the fight last? Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
I think it was like 2 or 3 rounds, maybe.
2 or 3 minutes. no. How many minutes for each round?
I don't know.
The Allen boy quit.
I mean, you training to fight, so
but he probably got paid to
out.
But you gotta think he probably got paid to quit. You know, he got paid to kiss his brother. You gotta think about it. He probably got paid to quit because he got paid to kiss his brother. He said he was suffering and you ain't seen him pop up in a long time. His brother got all the money, so he probably got paid to quit to make Charleston White go up.
Right.
Right. So that's probably another thing too. I don't think Charleston White can whoop no young nigga. He's down there 50.
You training right now.
Yeah, I'm training to whoop a big ass 250 pounds.
Charleston White can't do nothing with you.
I wouldn't fight Charleston White. Listen, I'm for love. Charleston White ain't never came to me aggressive. We just keep it on the internet.
He said he gonna attack you.
But he ain't did that yet. He ain't got in my face and told me and tested my manhood. Then they got in my face and tested my manhood. But listen, if you get in my face and test my manhood, be by yourself. Be so we can take a real test. The moment I would have tested his manhood back, the rest of them would have jumped in. They ain't no even test. He wasn't trying to test my manhood. He was trying to make sure his partner's ready to go. And I love his partners. So I want to fight with love. But in California, you supposed to, the fade supposed to be legal, right? So,
right.
So I asked him for a fade, he got accepted. He can't come with the switch.
How many times have you asked for it?
Too many times. I just told you I talked to the girl, I talked to him. I'm asking everybody let me fade. Don't nobody want to fade me. Right? If he think he too big to fade me, since somebody's smaller, I don't want to fight nobody smaller. It ain't about nobody else. It's only about him. Right? So if they say somebody else, I ain't gonna fight then. I'm only gonna fight 4 extra. Cause I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I love.
So I
love.
I understand.
I love game for real. So I'm gonna kiss him when I'm done.
So
I'm gonna kiss 4 extra when I'm done fighting. I'm gonna kiss him. But no, I ain't no. I'm not him. I ain't gonna think I'm carrying his booty.
I'm saying, what if he knock you out? Then you gotta stay.
Oh, you gonna think for the current my booty? Then I'm gay.
So yeah.
If he knock me out, I'm a 50 game. I'm gonna be sitting like this next. Yeah, that's where I'm ancient.
Then we gotta change the
name from if I get knocked out, I'm ancient.
Punk and the punk.
Yeah, punk and the punk. If he knock me out, I'm ancient. So listen, if he knock me out, I'm ancient. That's what I'm mama. Yeah, but because he gonna put the current in my booty. Right? So there's all peanut butter one.
Peanut butter?
Yeah, but I don't think it's really peanut butter. I think they fuck you and they pay you as peanut butter. And it's really shit. Yeah, I think it's shit. Cause listen, if you got the time to open a nigga up, why not hit it? Because when you open your up, don't you hit it?
Man, I ain't finna be getting in all them.
I'm just saying, it's the same thing. Man. It's gay shit. On GD. Mad at me because I call you out on your gay, and your boss called you out on your gay shit. But he pay you. So you ain't worried about him calling you out on your gay.
You think Adam gay?
No, I'm saying that Adam ain't gay. Adam just extort gay people. Right? Look what he doing. Look what he doing, gang. He made that man straight coming there and risk his life. What if I would have stood up with my gun and challenged him?
So how long was the...
I said, what if I would have stood up with my gun and challenged him? We don't think like that. He don't think that through. They think that, oh, you in California, you gotta go by rules. What if I challenge you? What if we both have to die there?
Right.
Right? People don't think that through, gang. So I ain't ready to die there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm willing to cause no confusion and look the camera dead in the eyes and say I want to fight 4 extra. I say that. I want to fight 4 extra, gang. That's what I want to do.
You determined.
Yeah, because listen, he wouldn't even fight King Peel. Listen, when King Peel tried to fight him, he said, oh man, I ain't gonna fight him and crackhead. Right? And then when
who's King Peel?
King Peel is another guy. He a blood.
Okay, guys.
He a blood. He cool blood with him. But he wouldn't even fight him. Right? And that's goofy. Right? You talk doing all this fight. What you know talk about all this fight, but you never see him in no fight. I don't run around talking about no fighting all the time.
So do you think if you were with your guys,
gang, I think if I was from California, I'd been good. If I was with my guys, he wouldn't have did shit.
He wouldn't have did nothing.
He wouldn't have moved. They say he a coward, gang. You can tell a coward. He got to be a coward. If he wasn't no coward, he wouldn't have stood up like that with all them niggas. He would have came by himself. Come on, gang. I'm 100 pounds. You see me? I'm 100 pounds. So why he need all them niggas for? They is protection. Listen, you don't understand that everybody in the streets use gangs for protection. That's what they do. They don't ride solo. They use gangs for protection, gang. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling out his name purposely. I'm talking about 4 extra. That got hit extra. That's what I'm talking about.
When you say got hit extra, what you mean by that?
I mean, he got hit extra. I mean, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I mean, if you stick in people booty, listen, let me tell you this. What a lot of people know. Most people that do that shit, they've been a victim before. So if you like doing some homosexual activities, then you was a victim. Right? That's why I say that. But listen, how you gonna know how to do it if it ain't never been done to you? How you gonna know how to put it in the booty? To put the curd. It gotta be hard to put the curd in the booty. Cause the curd probably breaking shit. You gotta make the curd not break.
Probably no straight man doing that.
Yeah, what I'm saying. So he probably got a curd in his booty before. So how you gonna know how to do it unless you had it done to you? If you got a problem with that, tell them to see me in the ring for 50K. And don't go get your game.
Would you take the price down to just to fade?
Now I ain't fading nowhere near a gang. I'm only fading in the he's sneaky.
Would you do it for 25?
I'll do it for anything, but it gotta be in a professional place. I'm
Gotcha.
not going nowhere. I'm not going to no jumper with this nigga. I'm not going to I'm not going nowhere but a professional place with this animal. He an animal, gang. And he want to use his gang for protection. I want to make sure they got metal detectors everywhere, and his gang cannot be nowhere close to the. We got to do it in the cage where his gang can't get in. Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Doing a
cage.
podcast with him?
In the cage.
Do the podcast in the
In
cage?
where his gang can't get in. Anything he do with me, he got to do it in the cage where his gang can't get in because he hide behind his gang. So you can't do with him. Because you do it with him, you ain't really doing with him. He say he the general and he bring his whole gang with
him. Have you talked to Adam since this happened?
I told Adam to send me some paper so I can buy some switches. You no jumper, you need switches. All right? I told him I'm working no jumper, you need switches. He got to understand that. You got a little bit of security, we need switches. And I need from St. Louis up in this bitch, gotta change. Listen, if I go no jumper, for extra gotta go. That's first rule. Can't have no gang members.
Because you
all gang members gotta go.
You quit. No.
Yeah, I quit until they get rid of 4 extra. All gang members gotta go. We don't need you to gang members, no snitch shit. This who gotta go for me to come back. All right?
I need you to give everybody that need everything.
4 extra gotta go. Right? He gotta be the fuck out of that building. Right? Nowhere near it. Right? The locks gotta be listen, locks gotta be changed. Everything gotta be changed. Fuck around gotta move the building. That's all I'm gonna keep real. Fuck around gotta move the building. So he probably gotta use some money and move the building. If he don't own that building, he need to get a loan on it and get another building just for me. Right? So if he want me to do no jumper, he need to put me in no jumper somewhere else away from no jumper. And he still need to file 4 extra and all them gang missiles.
All right, what's next?
Right? He need to get rid of Brandon fat ass. I'm talking about, he need to get rid of Brandon fat ass. Listen, I'm not going back to that fat. He stink. He stink. I thought, mama, he stink, gang. I said, oh, mama. A lot of people don't know that shit, right? And I'm not going back unless he fix Flacco eyes. They all that blinking and shit like this. He gotta fix that eyes and get his voice right.
Flacco.
Yeah, fuck Flacco. The Flacco put all the shit on his page. I've checked that bitch ass. Go to his channel now. All the shit about Unc finna die in LA, that shit took down. I walked in the face and no jump until the nigga take that shit down. He go, okay, okay, what should I put? Yeah, he was a bitch. So, yeah.
So 4 extra gotta go. Brandon gotta go.
KB Nene gotta come.
KB Nene from Chicago.
She gotta come. Right? We gotta put KB Nene in position.
It'd be a good move.
Right? Listen, and then we gotta bring DW Flame back and put him on my show.
DW Flame, cool.
On my show.
Put him with you.
Put him with me. Right? You gotta put the Hoovers in. Right?
100%.
Whack 100 can stay, cause he like.
Whack cool.
He can stay.
Yeah, he can stay.
He can stay. He can stay. Josh can stay.
What about Donnie?
Which one is Donnie?
Donnie.
The weed. Instead of weed.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Donnie can stay. He got that pressure. Donnie got that pressure. So Donnie can stay. Donnie can stay. And then they got double the pay.
And then you'll come back.
I never left. Listen, I don't leave you once
Word
I'm with you.
is
No,
out,
when I'm with you, I'm always with you. But I quit going into that building until they get rid of DW Flame. I'm no jumper forever.
DW, you just say you want DW.
I'm not DW Flame. He remind me of DW Flame. That who I just say? What the nigga name? 4 extra. Yeah.
4 extra gotta go. Brandon gotta go.
Yeah, 4 extra gotta go.
Flacco gotta go too.
No, Flacco gotta stay, but they gotta fix his eyes.
You gotta fix his eyes. Okay, Brandon 4 extra fix Flacco.
They gotta start sending Brick some money so he can start getting Brick like.
Oh, send Brick some
fucking
money.
jails. They gotta send him money. So
Okay. Send Brick some money.
And look out for Crip Mac.
And look out.
I heard Crip Mac and they're suffering too. Send him a beer or something in jail.
Okay.
All right.
I think Adam can.
And stop talking about the pimp. The Sharp. Listen, and Sharp, you mad at me? Like, hold up. And Sharp gonna say, oh, I try to get him to come to the content house. Yeah, I did, but you try to charge me money that you're not worth. That nigga try to charge me $5K and nobody want to see Sharp. But I ain't got no problem with Sharp. Sharp got good content. Sharp, don't come for me, gang. And listen, we can work together. I know how to make your content make money. So you need to tap in with me all that shit you want. I'm the reason why No Jumper talk about you. If Adam talking about you, of course, I'm gonna talk about you and No Jumper. That's my job. So understand the job, understand his content. Don't take this seriously.
Has he ever said anything about you?
He just did. Put the whole thing on his page. So, but he know my number. He can call me. I wouldn't talk about him. I was helping Adam talk about him. That's different.
Do you feel like right now that you're like the hottest guy on the internet?
No, I'm the hottest guy in the world, gang. I'm a prophet of God. I gotta talk to people. I gotta reach the people. I gotta reach the trenches. Right? I gotta wake them up.
I think how you dress kind of like throw people off?
Nah, it ain't how,
Yeah.
nah, gang. You don't know how people dress back in the days. Everybody think that we was like, let me tell everybody this, right? Everybody think that we started from like, the Stone Age. But if we was in Stone Age using them tools they had, how all them buildings had them nice curves and shit, you make motherfuckers crushing them motherfuckers all day, it was never a Stone
The
Age.
Tartarian Empire.
Yeah, it was never a Stone Age, gang. A lot of people don't know this. Right? Once humans came into existence, we was already smart because we was getting trained by God. Why I gotta be a dumb when God walking with me on the earth, when the Anunnaki was walking right with me, so I'm gonna be dumb? Does that make it make sense?
Okay. So now you just put down the stipulations and the guidelines and how you want things to go at No Jumper.
Girl, no jumper.
Did-
Did I say that? I said fuck no jumper, didn't I? I said, they try to kill me. Fuck no
That's like the second time.
Yeah, second time try to kill me. Listen, they try to kill me for content. I don't do anything for content. You broke. When you broke, you do anything for content. You need to suck my content then. Oh, okay. No, cut that part out.
Hey man.
Is it over with?
I mean, hey, you got anything else?
What I'm supposed to say? You got more questions? You got more to talk about?
I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Let's talk about it then. You waiting on?
Okay. What's next for you, 607?
I've been going my memory. I thought you have to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask me what's next.
No,
I don't know what the fuck was next. How the fuck no? Listen, acting like I control what's next. I don't control what's next. I gotta control my emotions because my emotions control what's next. Depends on how I feel. Determine what's next, gang.
So, what? You just said you don't feel.
I told you, gang. I don't let my feelings control me.
So how do you feel right now?
Listen, if I did feel, I wouldn't tell you because if I told you, that means I gotta accept that feeling. Listen, feelings are made for me to deserve not to feel. I keep telling you that. So I feel the same way I always feel. I never feel.
So will we see you on any other platforms working?
I ain't never see me work. I don't work. Why the fuck would you see me work? I don't work.
What do you call it? Delivering a message?
Nah, I just do what I gotta do. Listen.
You just go and just show up?
Listen, if I was working, I'd be getting paid. Who pay me? It's cheap as hell. Nobody pay me. Cam Capone need to pay me. Everybody need to pay me. Nobody pay me shit. Everybody broke shit. No Jumper ain't paying me shit. Everybody broke. Content ain't making no money. Only make money off content is me. I'm trying to show motherfuckers how to do it.
You have a new content house.
Is it Vegas? That's what I'm about. Listen, you gotta take the link in the bio and get there, right? We got some good plans for artists, right? And the thing is, artists gotta get there because they don't know how to make money from music. Here's the problem. A lot of artists want to do music, but they don't know how to make money from it. If you don't make money from it, you can't keep doing it. How you keep doing it if you ain't making no money? But people don't understand it's common sense. A lot of people like, man, I only made $20 from that song. And do more then. Here, if you made $20 from that one, that should be good then. You should do 20 more, do 40 more, do 60 more, do 100 more. If you made $20, you know it's money there. But they see $20, they think that ain't success. But that $20 is success, gang. Because you made that from the thin earth. You invented it.
Right.
So it got to take a little while to pile up. Right? A lot of people don't know. And don't sign your rights away, because the artist sign their rights away, then how you going to own your money when it do come? You sign your rights away for money, you don't want the money, you want your rights. Because your rights to real money, and everybody want the money, but the money gets your rights. Your mechanical royalties, your publishing.
What type
People
of training?
people know what mechanical royalties is.
They don't know.
Mechanical royalties for your time you spend in the studio. So every time artists in the studio, you can get royalties for that. Right? A lot of people don't know this. It's called mechanical royalties. You got to look it up.
How do you know this?
I'm a guru. I've been in the music industry for 20 years, gang. Come on, gang. I put out a lot.
Ain't nothing up there.
I thought it was up there. We moved to California.
Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna show you plats. I was gonna pop your skin. I got plats.
Yeah, ain't nothing up there, nigga.
I got plats. It ain't here, but I got them. But I got plats. Yeah, I've been doing music for a long time, gang. So I can really show artists how to get from point A to B. The problem is they don't understand that because to get to point A to B, you can't see B. You gotta live in A. A lot of people, everybody want to go too far. To get to A to B, you can't see B. You only can see A. A lot of people don't know. They too concerned because you don't know what B gonna be. Because B determined by your decisions. Listen, think about this. If I think like off about this first album and I think go get this house over here in St. Louis, what about this first album and it go up? Now the house in St. Louis is out the question. So you shouldn't even think about that. That was a waste of thought. Right? Think about that moment. In that moment, you can do anything you want. That's what a lot of artists gotta understand. right? Your music ain't gonna just happen. You gotta make it happen. It's about consistency, right? Life is frequency and energy. So if you want your music to go up, if you got a distro every week, same time, drop a song, right? If you're gonna do it, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They're gonna create a ripple. And that ripple gonna be your music, and your music gonna go up. But you gotta create that ripple first. That's a lot of people don't know. They think that ripple is created by money. The ripple ain't created by money. I mean, money can help that ripple, but if you already got a ripple, then if you ain't rippling already, then money can't help you.
Right.
But that's what the concert house do. The concert house show you how to do that. It is in Vegas, and it's a mansion. And when the artists come there, one thing they're gonna do is gonna raise your vibration, because you ain't gonna be in the trenches no more. Cause we only accepting certain few, and you gotta be.
That's what I say. What are the requirements?
You gotta send your birthday first, right? Your birthday, the first thing you gotta do it is a ritual, right?
Say something about some ritual stuff.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
Sacrifice.
Let me tell you.
I'm trying to be.
Everybody's talking about sacrifice game, but it's a sacrifice. So listen, when artists come in, I know that you really can't create because your body is full of poison, right? So first thing we want to do is remove your body from poison. So you got to do a week fast, right? And when we put all good stuff in your body so we can open up your mind, because you don't understand your mind is clouded, right? And then you can really write and really perform and really create once we unclog your mind. And then you got attachments that you got to break from you. So we're going to put them bells on you. Bing, 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 bing. You see, I got my bell, lady. I saw my mama, and she 300 years old. She gonna put them bills on you, right? And they help you with your attachments. And then we gonna see if you make it or not. You make it through that, then you make it to the.
So basically, you're not gonna eat for a week.
I mean, you're gonna eat, but not food. All right, because you gotta listen. Why you gonna eat when what you eat is poisoning you? You at war, gang. It's a spiritual warfare, and the food is poison. Right? All the food contains gluten, and gluten you in 20 to 30 years. It's guaranteed. Everybody know, but they ain't told you yet. And they tell you you won't believe it because it tastes so good. You like it because it tastes so good. Everybody like it for because it tastes so good. But you got to understand that it ain't the gluten that's bad. It's the people that's bad because they misuse it. A burger ain't bad every once in a while. Gluten ain't bad every once in a while. The problem is when you abuse it, it stack up in your system and it causes diseases.
Right. Okay, man. You got any last message?
Yeah, catch that boy. You trying to get out. What the trying to go? TJ, where you going?